Okay, bye.
Bye. Well, so UFC 313 is almost upon us. Now, there have been one second. There have been many contested fights, by which I mean a lot of people have decided to disagree on a lot of the fights on this card, and personally I see no reason for disagreement. You know, it's about time Alex Pereira lost the old belts, but that has nothing to do with round robins. What are round robins? In fact, what is gambling? Gambling is an evil entity, okay? It's a phenomenon, or a sort of shitty organism that exists only to bleed you drive all your money. You will most likely, if you gamble consistently, doesn't really matter how or on what, you will lose everything, slowly but surely, and you won't really realize it's happening. And then once in a while you'll hit, and you'll be talking about that huge fucking hit yeah, that's the thing. Gambling is an addiction. It's an addiction that really fucks a lot of people over. And on my end, as a professional gambler, which I really am, I mean, people think that that's some bullshit, but or not even, they just give me shit for saying it. See, what's unfortunate is that, when I say I don't encourage you to gamble, and I'm sincere, I don't know if I get called a hypocrite as much as people who are actually hypocritical, Lucrative James and Angela from Prize Picks, and the Weasel and Lucas Tracy and people of that nature. But the thing is, honestly, I don't encourage gambling. Don't gamble. I'm tired of hearing, that I promote gambling, because I don't, and you shouldn't. You should stop this video right now. You should cash out anything and everything you have in any betting sites. You should, as a matter of fact, you should probably cash out all your crypto, liquidate it, put it in the stock market, sniff. But, like, Sniff isn't going to listen to that. Those of you who are still here after I say, please don't gamble, you guys are not a lost cause. The only reason for that is because of me. Remember that. So, you're sports betting, right? And you're not only sports betting, you're betting on MMA, the hardest sport to consistently make money on. Now, there's one way to do that, okay? As in all sports betting, it doesn't matter if it's fucking NBA or NHL or rugby or soccer or MMA, right? Your style of betting is almost as important as your actual picks. Now, does each sport have a different style? More or less, yes. Why are combat sports in a league of their own when it comes to variables and complete uncertainty most of the time? For the simple fact that you're not dealing with one team against another team, okay? So you should never gamble, but really you should never make straight bets. You should never bet over unders. Straight bets will cost you a lot of money to make relatively little after break even, and that's on underdogs, right? Underdogs tend to be underdogs for a reason, not entirely so. As you'll see, one of my round robin locks for this parlay is in fact an underdog, last I checked. However, don't make straight bets, okay? Because you'll lose in the end. Don't bet over unders, because why feed the variability of the sport you're trying to make money off of, or at least not lose money off of. Now, obviously, betting lines are set the way they are. Okay, underdog bets can be very tempting, and as a result, a lot of you have approached gambling on MMA from the angle of hunting for good underdog bets. Okay, the reason why you should never do that, and why all you should do is figure out which fighter you think is going to win each fight, is because there's an inherently flawed phenomenon, once again, to use that word twice, in, trying to snipe better odds for yourself, right? You're going about everything the wrong way. It's backwards from an analytical, approach. And if you don't have time to be analytical, Well, I was gonna say, if you don't have time to be analytical, you at least have time to watch this video. But, you know, most people won't do that. And, you know, I don't know. I mean, is it my fault? Like, am I to blame? I don't think so. I think, honestly, I put it on the entity of gambling. I also put it on the individual, of course, but, yeah, listen. There is one way to remove the house edge, okay? That is to, remove, basically, the, phenomenon that if you lose the bets you place, you will lose everything that you shelled out, okay? How does one get around that, especially in MMA? Well, you use parlays. First and foremost, you use round robin parlays. What a round robin parlay is, okay, is a 5 to 7 leg parlay, okay? In this card, I'm only using a 5. Okay, so what you do is, okay, you make a 5-leg parlay, right? And you put the amount of money you're risking, okay? And you'll see a payout that isn't particularly generous or phenomenal. Then you hit the drop down on single parlay, select round robin 3s from a selection of round robin 2s, 3s, and 4s. Round robin 3s, okay? Now you have a 5-leg parlay. Imagine every single letter, imagine every single fight on that 5-leg parlay represents a letter. Actually, I'm sorry. A little bit, I'm a little bit jaded. Forgive me. 5, right? A, B, C, D, E. Okay? Now, every 3-letter combination of A, B, C, D, E is roughly, 10 to 12? A, B, C, C, D, E, E, A, B, etc. Right? So, essentially, by laying your round robins, which are my round robins, hopefully you won't go rogue. You know, these are the fighters. These are the fighters card per card that I deem to be secure enough to basically protect my money. Alright? Sometimes there just aren't 6. Alright? Sometimes there's 7. For this upcoming card, there are 5. Okay? And those 5 round robin parlays are, now once again, you're going to make a 5-leg parlay. Okay? 5-leg parlay will consist of Myron Santos to beat Freddie Marshall. It will consist of Carlos Leal to beat Alex Morono. It will consist of Bruno Ferreira to beat Armin Petrosian. Curtis Blades to beat Rizvan Kumiev. And Mauricio Huffy to beat Bobby, his Lord King Green. Okay? Now, after you have made that 3-way round robin, but you'll notice that it costs a lot of money for what you're getting back. What you're getting back, maybe just short of double, sometimes triple, but still, that's not a lot, right? With the money you have left over, you're gonna stack not in-game parlays, I'm sorry again. You're going to stack parlays, whole card parlays. Whole card parlays minus a fight or two you're not sure of. Mix and match that shit. But yeah. Like, just don't be stupid on this card. Alright? Like, it's just that simple. But on Mondays will definitely knock Jalen. No, not definitely. I think he will, but not definitely. Yeah. So there you have the round robins for Saturday. Okay. Once again, they are. God, I'm tempted to take Fizzy up, but no. They are Mauricio Huffy, Curtis Blades, Bruno Ferreira, Carlos Leal. Oh. And, who do we have? Myron Santos. Yeah. With those 5 fighters, round robin 3 ways. It's very unlikely. So very likely that people won't get sick in their life. I'm talking about several parlays stacked on top of your round robins. And trust me, you can afford it. You can afford it. And if you can't afford it, stop gambling. Okay? Now, one more time. Round robins are Magomed Ankalaev to beat Alex Pereira. I don't even remember what I was just talking about. This video is about to clock in at 20 minutes. So, listen. Oh yeah, Magomed Ankalaev, I believe, wins. He's not a lock. Okay? My locks, by which I also mean, yeah. By which I also mean bets. Round robin parlays. Yeah.